Welcome back to another episode of Gossip Break, the cherry on top of your day. My name's Becky.
And I'm your other host, Bree.
Yeah, I guess I'm so rusty. I forgot that I'm supposed to say now that I'm your host. But
No, like I'm literally, this is just like an exercise ingrained in my head at this point. I was like, after I said it, I was like, could have been cuter. Could have like synced more.
no, it's okay. I threw us off. It's fine though. We're back. Did you miss
It's because
us?
we took another break. I'm sorry, guys. I got sick. It just wasn't meant to be. And there wasn't really anything going on anyways besides being sad about Hayden Panettiere. So I think it was okay.
Yeah, it's definitely the lull in shows and drama and pop culture. I think everyone just takes August off completely and then reboots in the fall with new shows, new drama, new headlines. So, yeah, it just wasn't, schedules weren't coordinating, but you know what? We're here again. We're back on a grind, we're back on a stride. Love Island still hasn't had its reunion since we record this, which to me is like kind of crazy.
We needed a break from them. We definitely needed a
For
break, but I
sure.
think it could have been done last week. But I'll still take it. I just like let's just wrap it up at this point.
Yeah,
We got to talk about the girlies in Teen Vogue.
I thought it was very cute.
Is there anything else we need to discuss before we just get into our stories?
Follow us on TikTok, follow us on Threads, follow us on Instagram. We are so funny on there. And and I know this because like we laugh at ourselves so much. Like when I was editing us, I was like, wait, we actually are the funniest people ever. And I love that we laugh at ourselves.
No, no, literally I feel like Lisa Barlow. Like I just love coming on here and laughing.
What did Quad say? Love, happiness, sisterhood, friendship. Like,
No, like exactly.
like that's all a girl needs in this scary, cold world. Sometimes you just need to giggle with your gals.
That's literally what Gossip Break is for.
Yeah, this is a very unserious place. And we're here to gossip, we're here to giggle, we're here to gab. So if you like doing any of those things, make sure you're following us on the aforementioned social media platforms. And of course, give us a 5-star review, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, independent podcasting. Come on. Okay, well, now that that's out of the way, we have to get this out of the way too. It's very, very sad because we are truly losing divas, guys. Like protect your local diva as well. Shop your local businesses, protect your local divas because something sinister is afoot because the last 2 weeks I've genuinely like I'm actually losing sleep over it. Like I'm not even gonna lie.
No, that's so real. Yeah, so rest in peace to Hayden Panettiere and Dolly Parton. Divas, queens, icons. It really is so sad back to back weeks, just like losing really iconic women that we grew up with. Just like in such different ways. Like they have such pieces of my childhood. Dolly Parton specifically with Hannah Montana. That's how I was introduced to her. And just like like I don't know, there's just something about her and Miley together. And then this like obviously as you grow up, you learn about Dolly Parton outside of Hannah Montana and she's just such a sweetie and great music, like just an icon and it's really really sad. Like I don't know why I for some reason in my head I'm like, "Wait, she can die?" Like, no, that's not allowed. Like she's immortal.
That's how I feel too, because obviously a lot of stars are aging, so it's just like obviously like death is the great equalizer, it comes for us all. But for some reason it really just didn't register to me that like she's really gonna be gone one day and we're not gonna have like that. Like I really do feel like there's a gap now in like the world of divas because she's just so herself and she's such a good person too. Like
Yeah.
the things she's done for children, for women, how she stands up for people that don't look like her, who don't act like her, who don't have the same background as her, and being a hottie with her
Hottie
titties
with a
out
body.
and hair to the sky and heels and nails and being like, and what about it? I'm like, oh, we like during the 70s, like that's so kind of normal to us now, but it's literally because Dolly was doing it first.
No, I couldn't have said it better myself. I'm about to actually tear up thinking
No,
about it.
I don't like I was really like thinking last night. I was like, whoa, like there's a huge like I there really is a piece missing in the world. Like I feel like I'm genuinely tearing up because it's just like as a soft-hearted baddie myself, I'm just like, wow, there's really not a lot of us.
No, I'm really sad about it. And then Hayden Panettiere as
Oh
well.
God.
For some reason, this one really got me. I think
Yeah.
she's just so into each one of our lives in a different way, which I
Mhm.
think is really beautiful. Every person can be like, "Oh, I watched her on Heroes," or for us, Bring It On was like that was our girl. Obsessed with her because of Bring It On. Like I can't even talk about it. I can't even talk about it. No. For the video game girls, her being Princess Kyrie in Kingdom Hearts, obsessed. I'm actually like Ice Princess between her.
Bro,
No,
almost to the date.
no.
Because this time last year is when we lost Michelle, and it was really sad. And then we're losing. We literally lost both our ice princesses. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's unacceptable to me. Whoever, someone at Disney or Nickelodeon needs to go to jail, needs to be
No,
buried under the jail. Because,
it's so real because
like,
we need to start talking about it because these women
no,
are literally losing their childhoods to give us childhoods, and I feel like that's what made me so sad with Hayden is like
yes,
no, like I didn't need that for
right.
her to be abused. You know what I mean?
Totally agree. I think that's what hit so hard with Hayden because I loved Hayden down. Like, y'all weren't there for Tiger Cruise, y'all weren't there for Heroes. Remember the Titans? She's a star, truly. And she was so lovable and funny and pretty. And I think something about her and Dolly, like, they were really for the culture. Shout out to them. Like, talk about white women allyship. Like, they did their big one there, not to, applaud a fish for swimming, but they really stood on fucking business when it came to that kind of stuff. And so when I found out that Hayden passed, I was like, yo, we're actually losing all of our stars. Nobody that we watched growing up is okay. And I'm like,
So
if we
sad and
Britney,
scary.
I'm gonna be sick to my stomach. Britney Spears, Amanda Bynes, Raven Simone, Ariana Grande, Orlando Brown. The list goes on. Lindsay Lohan. Like,
Demi Lovato went through her period. She seems like she's doing well now, but like
yeah.
Selena, let's throw her in there. They've
No,
all had their mental health issues. Miley.
yes, every single one of them. So I'm like, at what point do we start like getting to the root of the problem, which is child entertainers and just things like that? Because it's one thing if you have a child that's like talented and they can sing and dance and act and they have that all that personality, and I know you want to nurture it, and I know there are parents that care for their children and will protect their children in these situations. I think of Zendaya obviously, but then you do have the parents who are like Hayden Panettiere's parents who like don't give a fuck.
Or like Jeanette McCurdy.
Jeanette McCurdy, that's another one. Not okay. Not okay. So I just like that really woke something up in me. I was like, wait, like they're literally all dying. Like unnecessary deaths. Like it's not like she got sick or anything. Like no, she's grieving her entire childhood. Like she was a hurt person and she actively told us all the time that she was hurting and there was
And
nothing we can do about it.
and that's literally why, like, I don't care how dramatic it sounds to other people. That is why I worry for Ariana Grande. As
Correct.
has had enough trauma in her life for like one of the things she has gone through is enough for some people to be like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
The Manchester bombing alone is
Hello.
so traumatic. And then Mac Miller overdosing, traumatic as fuck. She grew up in the Nickelodeon era with Jeanette McCurdy. She obviously hasn't been as direct about what's going on, but I feel like she's kind of alluded to being, like things not being okay there. So we have those three. Then you throw in Pete Davidson and him saying that he was going to off himself, and she's on Twitter trying to get in contact with him because he blocked her on everything. Like that was a mess. The Wicked drama,
Please.
getting divorced, SpongeBob. It's
Yeah, it's a
it's a
lot.
lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So yeah, that's just like I don't know. Yeah, I just always
That's why I'm
worry about her.
really, yeah, that's why I try not to. not even try. Like, I don't bash people when they're clearly in a bad place. Saying like, "Oh, Ariana is a bad influence for girls." Y'all weren't even protecting her when she was a girl. Like, what are we? How are y'all mad at her that she is sad? You know what I'm saying? Or like she's going
Yeah.
through a hard time. Like, I just don't understand that. And I think when it comes to our child stars, we need to be a lot more careful about what we say about them and talk about them on the internet because there is a pattern.
Which is
Yeah.
really sad to see them in such like not okay spots.
No, literally. Shit, we lost Michael Jackson to a drug overdose. Like, I don't think people, I'm like, hello, people. This is crazy. Like, the fact that Dolly even made it to 80 is crazy, considering, like,
Yeah.
I'm sure she got a lot of backlash and trauma and how she presents herself in the world. So it's just, it really breaks my heart how like mean we are to people. And then as soon as they die, a tragic death, we're like, oh, she was an icon. Like, but it was like, Neutrogena,
Yeah,
I'm
looking
gonna
at
get
you.
you. Yeah.
Amy Winehouse, like that situation,
Dude.
that like broke something in me when I was
Yeah.
little because I remember everybody talking so much shit about her and being
Hmm.
like, "Oh, well, she was, on drugs and she never ate and blah blah blah." Like it was just like blaming her. And I remember like being a child and being like, "That's so sad for her."
Right.
We low key did this to her because we talked so much shit. Like that's really really sad. And like being able to process that as a child and like it's still happening now. Yeah, anyways, this took a dark turn, but we will get us out of here soon, ladies. We just wanted to pay our respect to the divas.
No, we had to because we really are like diva soldiers stand up. Like this should you should take away from both of these tragic deaths is be who you are, love yourself, take care of yourself, don't let people take advantage of you. The fact that Hayden was with her ex-boyfriend and his slimy brother when she died and they're both still here, like, oh my gosh, I could literally write a dissertation on it. See me on Substack in 2027. But yeah, just, be a diva. That's the
Yeah,
moral of the story. Be a diva, love yourself for it. Don't let the haters get you down, and stop being mean to people on the internet who you don't fucking know.
couldn't have said it better myself. Okay, well, let's move into Bravo. So we have Real Housewives of Beverly Hills news. We have two new housewives joining us this next season. So first it was announced that Tracy Tutor was joining us, and now we have Leah Remini.
Correct.
So what do we think? Did you watch what is Tracy's show?
$1 million
Million dollar
listing?
listing? Yeah. Did you ever watch that?
Not really. I am a little familiar with her game because I've just seen it on Bravo, like when I just
Yeah.
have Bravo on in the background. Never really watched it. I do, again, I love a diva. I love a boss diva. From what I've seen, she's kind of bitchy. Love that. Like, I love a
Yeah, I
strict
haven't watched
program.
Million Dollar
So,
Listing, but I'm not opposed to this at all. Especially because I saw, did you see she has beef with Dorit?
oh, yes.
Like, yes!
Get her, Tracy. Get her.
Basically, Tracy was saying how she either shares the same makeup artist, hair people, one of those kinds of people, or she knows somebody who uses Dorit as well. And Dorit hasn't been paying for her people, like doesn't pay them. So she called it out. And then Dorit was on Watch What Happens Live and was like, no, that's not true. Like they tried to overcharge me or something. So of course my office is gonna flag that. So I don't know, like some bullshit.
Yeah,
Who
lied.
knows what's true? But the fact that they already kind of like have a little bit of beef is the perfect entryway into this show.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, and I hate a takedown season. I really do, and I literally just said be nice to people. Like, let's not beat someone when they're already down, and Dorit is clearly down. However, it is her job to have drama, but I do need someone other than Kyle and Erica and Sutton to, get
Like
in a
say
little
something.
tussle. Yeah, with
Yeah.
Dorit, and honestly, even Kyle. And the fact that they're all in Ghana right now, too, like, help.
Help.
Like, please
What are
help.
they
Like,
doing? Oh, for Bose is getting married, right? Okay.
right, right.
Yeah, yeah,
But it's gold. Shout out, like, Bose just secured her spot at least for like the next two seasons, I
yeah.
think, because I
Yes.
know the mess that is coming out. out of this trip is insane. Kathy Hilton in Ghana, hilarious. I bet it's not even her first time there. That's what's even funnier. I know she said something deeply offensive and like was a macroaggression, and I don't even care because I'm just like, she's so out of touch. That's why I watch this show.
Exactly. That's where Lisa Rinna went wrong when she was trying to get us to believe that Kathy said that slur. I was
Correct.
like, we all believe she said the slur.
She definitely said that shit. Like 100%. Like we're forgetting this is Paris Hilton's mommy, the lady that sent her to that camp. Like,
Sent her away. Like, yes, she said the slur.
but you know what? Like Andy sat there and said, like, come back next season. So you know what? If he doesn't care, like I don't care
We
either.
have to stop pretending like we don't know what we're watching. Like, this is Housewives where we're watching delusional women who like think like that. Like, they don't think like
Yes.
us normal people. So
Correct.
I am not surprised when I see it.
Yeah, like y'all forgot her mom is Big Kathy. This is little Kathy, by the way. So imagine Big Kathy. We know she did a damage on those girls, on Kim and Kyle and Kathy. So this is
Oh,
literally
that's
Kathy
so
Jr.
scary. The fact that she's just little Kathy. Imagine big Kathy.
She's literally like Big Kathy is so crazy. She named her firstborn daughter like Little Kathy. Like that's crazy.
Women in
Like
male dominated fields.
yeah, like, and I love that for her. Like, you don't think that lady is capable of like evil? Hello, and she's the oldest, and she's a Hilton. Like, come on now. But about Leah Remini,
Yes.
I didn't watch King of Queens. I think that was the sitcom she was on with
I'm pretty sure. I feel like I would
Kevin.
always see it in like background stuff, but I was never like a stan of it.
Right, correct. So, like, I didn't grow up in like a watching sitcoms like that. At least, like, not those kinds, at least. But I did back in the day watch Leah Remini's show on TLC about leaving Scientology,
Oh,
and because she used to be a
yeah,
Scientologist.
she did. I don't know that lore about her. I hope she talks about it.
Her mom, they all left and they were on that TLC show cutting up. Like I loved that show. It was just like a random show. I was probably like 12 watching it. I was like, wait, this is a good reality TV show. So I'm glad she's back on our screens because she's funny. She's like punchy. I love her family from what I can remember. She's gonna blow up this spot on Scientology, which I love that. Like Tom Cruise is shaking.
I literally woke up in a cold sweat.
So I'm excited. I might actually watch this season of Beverly Hills.
I think so too.
They
I
need a
think,
refresh.
yeah,
Yeah,
we needed a little break. And also, we were kind of like low key boycotting when Garcelle left.
correct.
So I think it's okay for us now. Like, we've had enough time. New girls are here. I'm ready.
Yeah, I love this. So we'll be watching.
Did you want to talk about the Valley? We could talk about it for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, because it's really not worth much more. But I just wanted to mention how, since they already, I know they're doing the reunion or they just wrapped up the reunion for
Yeah.
season 3, but apparently they filmed like some post filming stuff or post credit stuff about the Jackson Lori K PR. So I was just wanted to bring that up because I know we hadn't talked about it because we've been on our break. But that is honestly the most insane situation that I feel like we are all just forgetting about because Brittany is not like the perfect victim. This is
Correct.
like honestly worse than West Mandival. The fact that Brittany's PR person who she knows everything about Brittany because it's like she has to like protect her, you know what I mean? So it's like she knows everything about the relationship with Jack. She knows exactly how abusive he's been to her. She knows like Brittany invites her over like family. She is part of their little circle. So the fact that she is dating Jax now is just so insane to me. And I just feel like maybe it like sticks out to me because we're PR girlies, but I feel like that's so unethical. Like that is crazy. What is she thinking? Like literally, what is Lori thinking?
She wants to get on the show, I think. I think because there's no way you look at a man fresh out of rehab who probably needs to go back, like based off of his behavior. Um, as a deadbeat dad, an abusive husband. We watched him throw a chair at Brittany.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what? And Brittany was even saying that night when that happened, she had called Lori over to come over after and console her. So that's where I bring up the part of it about being like Wes Mandival of Sierra confiding in Amanda. But obviously, like Wes is a little piece of shit, but he's not abusive. Like he's just
Yeah,
a
a
fuck boy.
boy.
But
Yeah.
it's like, imagine that level of consoling, but it's like, my husband is abusive. That's just so crazy for you to
Sinister.
then date that man. And then that's also your clients. Because now, if I'm Brittany, I'm thinking, like, so are you putting these hit pieces out on me? Because Brittany was saying, like, she felt like for a certain amount of time, she was getting a lot of negative press. And I mean, I think it's like twofold. Like, she is on the Valley and it was filming at that time, or it was airing at that time. So it's like people are going to have more negative stuff to say about you when your season is airing. But I feel like a lot of it was pretty mean. Like a lot of people were talking about her body a lot and just
Yes.
like the mommy makeover and how it didn't work and how she didn't look good in her reunion dress. And it was just like a lot. And Brittany was just saying how, like, I don't know, like it's just suspicious now that she's with
Mm-hmm.
Jax. And it's like now I don't trust any negative PR I get because I'm worried that, her and Jax are in cahoots. And it's like that's so unethical. I can't believe she would do that.
When it comes to people like this, I'm just like, what is your end goal? Like same thing with Amanda. Like it's like, what do you think is gonna happen? All your clients are gonna leave because I'm sorry, if I find out that my publicist is hooking up with my abusive ex-husband, oh girl, you're fired. I don't care if we have a retainer. Sue me for it. Like I'm sure somewhere in the contract that we signed, if some shit goes down, like I can get out of this scot-free. So it's like, okay, you're gonna lose all your client. Ah, I hate that Bravo's filming him at all because, like, yeah, it's a good story, but I would rather see it from Brittany's perspective of her trying to process this than like Jax being back on the show, this lady being back on the show, having to confront Brittany, having to film scenes with them together. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to see that at all. Like, I already have a hard time watching The Valley because of Mr. Daniel Bucco. So now I'm gonna have to deal with him and Luke and Jax and this lady.
It's
I'm
too
done. Like,
much.
why would I watch this? Like, this is a female audience. This is a female network. Like, and you're gonna put actual abusers because it's one thing. It's like, okay, Wes, like, yeah, like you said, he's just a fuck boy. He's a man child. He's just a piece of shit. Like that's it. But like someone with a real life issue, substance abuse issue that they need help with, but who is also abusive. There's no, I don't know what else to say. I don't know why we're platforming these people or why we care. So it's just like, I don't know. This is tough. Like I said, I haven't watched The Valley in a good little minute because why would I want to watch husbands be mean to their wives?
Yeah. That's enough on that. Like
Yeah, next caller.
let's talk about Dancing with the Stars because they had a few people that they've already announced, like Mora and Sierra, but it recently came out that Connor Leavitt, which is Whitney Leavitt's husband from Secret Life of Mormon Wives, is joining Dancing with the Stars. What do you think about this?
Bree, why would you set me up like this? I have nothing good to say. Not one single thing to say. Not even because I don't like Connor, but hello, it's called Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
Stars. Is Connor a star? I'm sorry, I missed that memo.
It's just something about it is just so I don't know. I can't articulate it right, but it's like the fact that he got so famous just because he was doing what he should have been doing as a dad. And it's like, oh my God, Connor's this great guy because he's staying with the kids while Whitney gets to live out her dreams. And it's like, I mean, isn't that what parenthood is? Like sometimes like you're gonna be busier, the other one's gonna take the role. Like what especially with the kind of jobs that they have. Like I just feel like they were praising him for doing what he should have been doing as a dad, and then now it's like he's literally getting the ultimate reward for it. And it's I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, it's like I'm being
Yeah.
such a hater right now, but do you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay,
No,
like we're literally just praising him for doing what women do every fucking day.
literally, we're making him a star. First of all, in their first season of Mormon Wives, he's like cheating on her with men, like, and now we're putting him on Dancing with the Stars, platforming him and like making him a star after she did all this work. She carried the children. She took care of the children when he was philandering, doing God knows what with God knows who. She's hustling, trying to make a career from herself. She's verbally fighting with Taylor. She's doing all these things and she's become a star and beloved because of it. And that's okay. Now we're going to give the husband a chance. Like, dear God, people, do we not have a backbone? ABC, are you that desperate to spring these people on us? Like, I know that's your sister network, but there's got to have been another man that y'all could have had instead of Connor Leavitt because everyone's going to be like, who?
Yeah, it's just like, this is no hate to Connor at all because I know I'm like, I definitely sound like a hater, but it's just, it was just so unnecessary. And we like Whitney, but it was like, what the hell are we doing right now? It's just, okay, so Whitney couldn't have this one thing. It's just, it's
Correct.
literally
Yeah.
giving like the girls had their reality show and oh, now Dad Talk is here. It's like, they can't have this one fucking thing. That's
No,
what it's giving
it's
to me. So I don't know. It's just like I think Connor, I'm sure, is a nice guy. Whatever. He seems to be a great dad now. I still
whatever.
don't really like get over the cheating thing like everybody else does, but whatever. I guess like it's the bare minimum for doing well on that show, being a husband.
Right.
Um, but whatever. Like I guess I would have rather saw somebody else from Secret Life of Mormon Wives on here.
I don't
I
know who.
I mean, like, not a man. Like, I'm saying,
Okay.
like, we could have had like Jesse, we could have had Miranda, we could have had Layla. I don't know if you saw Layla posted this TikTok of her when she was like, I guess in the active eating disorder era, and then now after she's like gotten healthy, and she looks so freaking good, and like she looks like just strong, and I'm like, she would be so good right now on Dancing with the Stars. She needs a little boost.
Whatever is coming for her next, I think after this season, it'll be like Layla is a star, maybe even Miranda is the star because Taylor over it, Whitney over it, Jesse, you've got about one more season until I'm over it. You better like clock in for season 5 and like be very lovable and a good character because I have a really hard time watching Mormon Wives because of like the women and men's dynamic. I don't want to see the men. I'm not interested. Like it's just like why would I watch a show of a bunch of women who are doing the damn thing under 25, have a million kids, like having and building a career in the entertainment industry, and then this loser just coming in and bucking up the vibe, and then they all join in a pack. Like, that's not why I'm watching this. I'm not interested in this. As a woman, I'm not interested in this. I don't tolerate this in my real life. I don't tolerate it for my friends. Why would I actively pay for a subscription to watch that happen? Because
Yeah.
it's different than like, I feel like with Housewives, where you just see struggles and relationships like okay like my husband's this or I'm becoming the breadwinner now and we're trying to navigate this new dynamic we have that I think is normal and I can stomach that but something about all the men like ganging up and trying to become a thing just really like
Making hats and merch and having their own scenes where they talk shit about the woman. It's weird.
it's weird. It's like I'll go watch Joe Rogan if I wanted to do that and I don't want to
Please.
do that.
It does look like on the season 5 trailer, it looks like there's less of the men. It looks like it. Like the editing could be deceiving. So I'm hoping that there's less dad talk and they finally listen to us, but you never know. Like the men are gonna find the way. Like they are just all so they're all such attention seekers, all of the
Yeah.
husbands on that show. So I wouldn't be surprised to for them to find some way in. I guess we could
Hmm.
talk about the trailer while we're here. There was like a few notable moments for me. One was Dakota getting Taylor's initials tattooed in his mouth, like
Guys.
sick. Two is Jen versus Whitney, and Whitney saying like, "No, I don't feel bad," and Jen's face was so funny. Like, why are you shocked, Jen? Like, she shouldn't feel bad.
Why would she feel bad?
No, literally, like, why are we still on this? Like, get over it, girl. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for the girlies, to be honest. I think I'm also excited because you said it was only 5 episodes, right? Because I had to cut it short.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah.
think that's honestly going to be the perfect amount. And
Yeah.
I do feel like, I don't know if it's just made up in my head, but I do feel like there has been a longer break in between the seasons
Yes.
coming out. And I feel like before it was just like we couldn't get a break from them and it was starting to get like tiring. But now I'm like ready to the point where it's like, okay, I'll watch them again.
Yeah, I've had enough distance from them. I like barely watched the last season because it was so bad. And then the Taylor thing happened. I watched it in the background, like it was like true background TV. This season, and it's only 5 episodes, they dropped them all at once. So, could binge them over a weekend. I can do that. I'm still don't want to give Taylor Frankie Paul any of my attention because I just don't care. I don't care about her. I don't care about Dakota. I am just so uninterested. I'm unsubscribing. I'm disengaging. Like, I just hate again that we're platforming abusers. And yeah, it makes for good TV, but I'm like, why are we rewarding them? Like, why are we giving them more opportunities? Why did Taylor throwing a chair at her give, like, okay,
Yeah.
Jax threw a chair, Taylor threw a chair. Like, why are we giving her like her own show? It doesn't sit well with my spirit. And again, I can make this like a lot deeper than it needs to be. But if any of the members, and you guys, I'm gonna let you read between the lines here. If any of the members of Real Housewives of Atlanta or Married to Medicine or Potomac, if any of them threw a chair at their spouse or around their children, we would be rioting in the streets.
If they threw a chair that hit their child in the head and that resulted in them having a goose egg bump on their head, like Bravo would be on fire. We would shut it down.
No, the person that threw would be in jail. Andy Cohen would be on trial. Bravo would be ripped from the culture. Like, we wouldn't give them even an ounce of understanding. But then it's like Taylor literally becomes the biggest reality star of the year because of it. All right.
Yeah, it's definitely strange. And I saw somebody tweet, which I thought was kind of funny. It was like, you guys were low key doing the most with Whitney and her little TikTok video because, like, look at Taylor now. Like, what's worse?
Right. At least that baby was in the hospital where it needed to be. Like,
Getting care and was safe.
yeah, it was in a safe space and peacefully sleeping, and mommy just needed to get a little dance breakout. Like, God forbid women express themselves healthily.
No, but honestly, when you think about it, like if you're ever in the hospital with a family member and like let's say they're staying there for a while, there's a lot of just like time to do nothing. You know what
Right.
I mean? It's like if you know the baby's good, like yes, it was definitely like a little bit callous, like
No, it
like
was
dancing about all
very
this.
silly.
It was
Very silly.
not great.
But
But like
that's
yeah,
all it
compared to
was.
Taylor, like be for real.
Yeah, like it was silly, and that's all it was. Where Taylor is literally a danger to herself and everybody around her.
Like society.
Yeah. And we're like, yeah, let's put her on a show where she gets to date a bunch of men. And then we all know that she's like this wild card and don't know what she's going to do next. And then we find out that she doesn't actually give any of these men a chance. Like, ABC, what are we doing? You used to be the network. Like, Peacock is coming in and like,
Yeah. Which, speaking of Peacock, let's talk about our Peacock darlings. The core four was in Teen Vogue. They
very
looked
cute.
so cute. I loved how their eyeshadow matched their shirts, like just
Yes.
Steph's kiss. And then I feel like they all were styled so authentically themselves. It was really cute. I was like, you know what? They ate that. They were cute.
Yeah, you know what? I after that I was like, you know what? I'm okay with them being stars. Not that I was never not okay with them being stars. It's just that this season really didn't do like I didn't get what I needed from this season, but maybe that's because I should have been watching Married at First Sight. Like maybe I'm
It's an
outaged, you
us
know?
problem, not a
Yeah,
them problem.
correct, correct. I'm learning this. I accept it. Um, Even the fact that they're in Teen Vogue, I'm like, teen?
No, and like
Haven't
that's on growth is us like realizing like maybe it's just not for us, but that doesn't make it not great. So
right.
kudos to the girls. We'll be tuning in one more time next Monday for this reunion. What do they even need to talk about? I saw like a little bit of the trailer and
Hmm.
Melanie looked like she was against Kenzie and Soul, which is
I know.
Not a great look, my friends, because the fact that it's like you're gonna be so down bad for sincere, like she's literally that trope of the girl who will cut you off, like cut her friend off for the smallest thing, but will accept multiple disrespects
Yeah.
from your man and you just stay with him. I just, oh my God, like she
No,
really,
it makes me really sad, but in that, I don't know if it was the Teen Vogue article, but maybe it was with Variety. I think she said she was like, I'm 24 years old. And I said, right, okay.
yeah.
That's all I needed to hear, mamas. Because when I was 24, 23, 24, oh, please, please,
No, that's
guys, you
so
don't want to
true.
hear the stories I have. Like, they're still literally haunting me to this day. I'm not even joking. Like, the decisions and the people that I surrounded myself with when I was 23, 24 are still playing in my phone. And we're almost 30. So it's like, I understand the haunting of your bad, not even bad, just like young girl decisions. I understand. And that's why I'm like, I think I'm aging out because I'm treating them like they're almost 30 years old. And it's like, they're actually closer to teenagers. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, yes, you act like a teenager.
I think for some reason, I'm not sure why, but Melanie specifically gives me the aura that she's older than she is. Like, I could
Yes.
easily see her as being like 27. So when you
Hmm.
told me she was 24, I was like, okay, wait, like, calm down.
No. Right, right. It's like, all
Like,
right. I
you're
think that's,
so young. I
yeah.
do hope that her and Kenzie can, I don't even care about Soul to be honest, but her and Kenzie specifically, I do hope that they can come with some resolution because like they were just girls together. Like I just need them to just be girls, you know?
What are they even beefing about?
Exactly.
Who?
Like I think they're still beefing about that Corbin stuff and it's like none of
Oh,
them are even
guys.
with Corbin. Like we have to get over it. Like let's just be girls again. You guys are better than this.
I don't even think Predalina is with Corbin anymore. Me calling
Predalina.
her Predalina.
Tampa natives check in.
Honestly, they should do a collab. You're welcome,
No,
Predalina
what is
by
her name? Now I don't
Par
know.
Parmesan lamb chop.
Parmita,
Parmita.
Parmita.
Predalina. No, I'm calling her Predalina. Sorry. Because she's Predalina as fuck. So, and that's could be a compliment. Um,
Tampa baddies check in.
no, the Florida baddies to the front, Predalina. Thank you. Um, if those girls are still beefing about Corbin, I
Keep
can we
it.
please get over it? Yeah, like I don't care. Like Melanie, you never even did anything with him. You never liked him for real.
I could
Ken's
be wrong. It may not be about Corbin. I thought that's what I saw. But like again, like I'm so chronically online that I've
right.
seen like 10 different variations of this reunion now talked about on TikTok.
Yeah. Um yeah, I'm ready for them to be I'm ready for this chapter to close in my life, truly. Like I said, this may have been the last season of Love Island for me. Um
You
because
know,
they're
it's
just gonna
better
keep
to end off like this because we couldn't end off after season 7 when we were so fucking attached and parasocial that it would be like there's just like of course we're gonna like go back for that hit. You know what I mean? Like now we realize like okay, it wasn't that great, so like we can wean off.
Yeah, no, it like wasn't that good. Especially because like this is way off. But y'all, I watched Married at First Sight as background TV with its first season on Peacock because it used to be very much Lifetime, very much
Yeah.
middle America, middle-aged mom. And they're trying to go after the Love is Blind thing because Love is Blind took their whole bit, and did really well with it and modernized it and made it like cool and sexy rather than like I hate to say this and I hate to bash millennials because I truly enjoyed it when it was very much millennial coded and like a little corny and we had like a pastor on there. Like I wasn't mad at it. Like I really enjoyed it because it was funny as fuck. But now they've definitely given it a reboot. Y'all, that show, I watched it in the background. It wasn't like I was locked in every week watching the whole thing because it is 20 episodes. Like
It's a
please.
commitment.
Yeah, it's a huge commitment, but it was great background TV and the characters on that show and the way the women handle themselves on that show is amazing. And the way they communicate their feelings and the way they stood up for themselves, I'm like, now this is a show I can get behind. But it's like Yeah, because she's 35.
Yeah, because they're grown.
Yeah, because that's a full grown adult, 15 years older than most of the cast on Love Island. And it shows. And I'm like, okay, I can do this because I was genuinely impressed by the finale of this season because I was like, oh, these girls are going to stay. They're going to, and I hate to see that. But no, the girls were like, and the guys that were getting mistreated were so emotionally intelligent and knew how to communicate and say, I feel like she makes me want to shrink myself. I feel like I'm too much for her. And if I know this relationship can't work because I am starting to think, how can I fix myself? That's how I know to bow out.
Okay,
I
emotional
said,
intelligence.
I said, whoa. I was like, I genuinely was shocked. So I was like, okay, this is definitely a sign that my brain has developed.
Yeah.
And
Okay, I'll be over there then.
yeah, no, for sure. If you like Love is Blind, if you thought Love Island was too much for you, I highly, highly suggest Married at First Sight because it's enough drama and kookiness and funny, but like the women, not even the women, because it's the men too. The secure people end well, like in
Okay.
the show. So
That sounds like a perfect combination because it's like I still want
yeah,
the kookiness. I still want them to be fun. Like it doesn't need to be so serious. But then at the end of
right.
the day, like when they're actually having problems, I need them to be able to be like, this is not healthy or this is like which yeah, the Love Island people are so young, like they're not gonna get to that levels yet. Like I'm sure they're gonna think back when Melanie's 30, she's gonna be like, if I knew what I knew now when I was 24, Sincere would be done. Like
Yeah.
it wouldn't even be a thing. But obviously we have to learn as we grow. So
Yeah.
we'll give the girlies grace. They looked so cute on Teen Vogue. And I
So
guess like
cute.
let's get this fucking reunion over with. Like I just want to
Yeah.
see it at this point.
Yeah. On that note,
I think that's it, girlies.
make sure you follow us on all the social media apps. Make sure you give us a 5-star review. Share this with your best yapper, and we will see you next week.
Yes, if you missed us, leave us a 5-star review. Okay, bye, girlies. See you next week.